best high flyers.
My top 5 high flyers.
Top 5 high flyers.
My top 5 high flyers. Right.
High flyers.
Oh man, it just these people who put their body on the line, who cut their career short for us, like, you know, jumping off the top rope and just, if you've ever been in a ring, it's already high. Then you're on the top rope, it's high. Then you jump into the outside, but you're not just jumping outside, you're doing some somersault, backflip, spinneroonie. It's just crazy. So anyway, my number 3. Come on. Who does a frog splash, dives off the ring, but in midair turns and land like RVD, Rob? I mean, the most of the moves he does, it's from him, and people take credit for it. Like, you know, for instance, him jumping off from coast to coast, that's Rob Van Dam. The diving outside the frogs, let's stick with the frog splash. The way he moves so smooth, he flows so great. The way he jumps is he just, wow. And so yeah, I gotta go with Rob Van Dam. I know I'm just gushing, I'm not really talking about it too much, but gotta go for that.
My 3rd pick, this might be a bit premature because he's still very new on the block, but much like someone who I'm going to keep on saying this, but much like someone who I'm going to mention later, he is doing things in the ring now that I believe are changing what Lucha Libre is. And I'm talking about Hijo del Vikingo. He is reinventing the groundwork that was laid down in the late 90s in WCW. He is reinventing Lucha Libre in front of our very eyes. I am a firm believer that if he has a long career and he doesn't get too many injuries, we're going to look back in 20 years' time on Hijo del Vikingo and hold him in the same regards as a certain individual who I'll be talking about in a moment. And you all know who I'm referencing. But yeah, Hijo del Vikingo is reinventing wrestling in front of our very eyes, and we're lucky to be witnessing it.
All right. So at number 3, gonna go with one that people may or may not agree with, but Gregory Helms. Like, for one, his matches were still, he was a great high flyer. He was especially good in WCW. He had the little Nitro girls come out and do the dance, and you know, they didn't do that for everyone, so it made him look special, like a star. But then, like, his character development over the years, he's really adapted and been able to change who he is, with his best character, of course, being the Hurricane. Hurricane having classic moments with stars like The Rock, and really being like becoming one of the greatest character wrestlers of all time. And in that if you add that to his ability, you know, he definitely makes the cut. He should be on this list.
In at number 3, he's just a walking highlight reel. And yes, it may not be as daring with the moves, but in my history of wrestling, Jeff Hardy has to be in the conversation, even if it's just the beauty of the way of a swanton bomb, the way he does it, and it's just the levels of which he does it in, and it's something that the world is always looking for. Jeff is on a ladder, Jeff is on a ledge, Jeff is anywhere, they just want to see the swanton. He whisper in the ring. He was the daredevil for wrestling, in terms of non-Mexican, well, Latino, non-Japanese. As an American star, Jeff Hardy is that highlight reel of the ones that just made people go, ooh, this is interesting. It's to this day, Jeff is still a highlight reel, and that's why he has to be in the conversation for sure as one of the top high flyers in the history of wrestling.
Chris Jericho, Y2J, definitely another one. Not many people can pull a springboard off the middle ropes. You have a lot of hybrid wrestlers now, but back then, where it wasn't so over original, it was cool, and he can still do it to this day. I'm definitely capable of a couple of suicide plunges as well, so Y2J definitely.